So, Vusimuzi cat Matlala was back in court again today for his bail application. And just in case you don't know who Cat is the tenderpreneur who had a 360 million rand tender with the South African Police Services until May, when the then police minister, Senzim Tunu, cancelled it, and then shortly after he got arrested. Okay, but before that, also keep in mind that Bheki Cele called him 10 times and he never answered any of his calls. And this was, I imagine, allegedly, that he was trying to tell him about the tender, okay, that the tender situation is not going to work out. He's trying his best, but it's not looking good. One more thing about Begitele and Kat, just in case you're not aware about their relationship. Yes, the former police minister was staying inside Kat's penthouse in Pretoria. Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to dive straight into what happened inside the courtroom in Kat Matlala's bail application. He's currently under arrest for the attempted unaliving of Tebogo Tobejane, who actually is his former girlfriend. Fun fact, his current wife is alleged to have gone through surgeries so that she can look like Tebogo Tobejane. Those are unverified stories. But yeah, it's definitely a developing story. Now, back to what actually happened in court. So I'm going to be reading an article from the Sowetan Live. I am shocked to be singled out in Tebogo Tobejane's attempted murder case, says Kat Matlala. Controversial businessman Vusi Kat Matlala says he is shocked to be linked to the attempted murder of Muvhango actress Tebogo Tobejane and how he was singled out and charged for the incident he learned about on social media. Listen, she's not just a Muvhango actress. I think she became an actress, but before that, she is a known socialite. And also, she did do a podcast with McG, and it was called City Girls. I think it was called City Girls on the McG network. So, and then after that, I think that's when she went to Muvhango and. Anyway, I'm digressing. So, he also said Tobejane had reached out to him for help and protection about the shooting. I am still shocked at the reasons why I have been singled out and charged for this incident, while none of the other people she mentioned in both mainstream and social media as those she suspected of being involved in her pew-pewing have been charged. Whether she was the targeted victim or whether it was the other occupant of that car, it does not make any sense to me that I would be associated with her pew-pewing. Matlala said in his affidavit at the Alexandra Magistrate Court on Tuesday morning. Listen, I can already smell a cat here, okay? I smell a rat. And basically, I guess his line of defense is deny, deny, deny. Okay, yes, she's my former girlfriend, but why would I take her out? She actually came to me seeking for security services. Matlala faces charges of attempted unaliving, money laundering, and conspiracy to commit unaliving, stemming from a 2023 alleged hit on his former girlfriend, Tobejane. The actress was traveling with her friend on the N1 when they were shot at. While Tobejane sustained a foot injury, the friend sustained a serious spinal cord injury and was in hospital for months. However, Matlala said the charges against him are baseless. I have been informed that I will face charges of attempted murder, conspiracy, and money laundering with related to the 3 police dockets. From the out, I'll report that all these charges are baseless and lacking substance. I deny the allegations. I challenge the state to demonstrate a way of evidence that I was either direct or indirectly involved in the commission of these heinous crimes, he said. Matlala, who is married, said he was in a 13-month relationship with Tobejane, which ended cordially, and he learned of the incident through social media. I ended the relationship around September 2021. At the time of the alleged incident, I was no longer in an intimate relationship with the said victim, even though I cannot recall exactly where I was on the day of the incident. I learned about the shooting through social and mainstream media, he said. Matlala said Tobejane had called him asking for help after the incident. It is also important to note this particular victim, whom I dated until 2021, contacted me on several occasions asking for help after the vehicle she was traveling in was shot at. She reached out to me from October 2023, ostensibly after that shooting, and continued to contact me in 2024. Oh my goodness. Looks like Section 204 might have to jump in here and verify this. She was still asking for my help and protection since I am in the security industry. I invite the state to confirm this aspect with the victim and advise it to refrain from suggesting that I contacted her, directly or indirectly, in any instance related to this case. Otherwise, it may later be alleged that I interfered with her during the course of this matter, he said. I could not assist her because the matter was already under police investigation, and she had mentioned a number of individuals whom she suspected of being involved in ordering her shooting. I did not want to compromise the police investigation because, I'm an upstandard citizen, okay? I also provide services to SAPS. Why would I be now engaging with a victim of such a heinous crime? The bail application continues. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you believe him so far? Does Deborah have something to answer to with regards to calling Cat Matlala after the incident, including all the way up to last year, asking him for help since he has a security company? Why would she ask for help from him? Maybe at the time she didn't know it was him. And then when the police did the investigation, they found out it was him, allegedly. This is turning out to be one very, very interesting case. Also, Matlala says he can raise up to, okay, without any problems or fear, 100,000 rands for bail. Now that's what we're talking about. These are the kind of numbers we need to hear for bail applications, especially involving politicians and these alleged businessmen. But let's continue. Matlala says he can raise 100,000 rands for bail, arguing that health issues such as asthma and tonsillitis put his life at risk in jail. I've never heard of tonsillitis being a risk in jail, but that's what he's put forward to the court. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below.